Hi everybody, Tammy Godsall here, founder of the Happiness Consultancy, and hope you're having a happy Saturday. It is the 5th of January, and that means that it's day 5 of the Daily Dose of Happiness. And today we have another inspiring quote for you to ponder on. And that is, you will be exactly as happy as you decide to be. So that means that happiness is a decision. And this is a secret that many of us don't realize, is that the secret to happiness is actually the decision to be happy. And that's what I want to share in this video today, is 3 ways that you can decide to create more happiness in your life. And the first one is, the clue is in the quote, which is decide. Make that decision. So the opposite of decision or deciding is basically waiting. Okay, so if you are waiting to be happy, you could be waiting a long time. You could be waiting your whole life. You see, a lot of people do this with happiness. They outsource their happiness. They outsource it in relationships, to things, to money, to success, to jobs, to lots of things that are outside of themselves. And like I said, you might never get there. And if you do get there, of course that's amazing, but you could have been happy along the way to getting what you want. So that's the first thing, is that why not make a decision to be happy along the way to getting what you want, along the way to your goals or dreams or whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life. And you might be wondering, well, Tam, how do I do that? How do I be happy along the way to something if I don't have it now? And that is to literally appreciate the things that you do have. Be grateful for what is in your life along the way. And also visualize and connect with what it is that you want that will allow you to bring it into your life faster. So that's the first step, is when you need to decide to be happy, deciding is the operative word, and stop waiting for happiness to come to you. You go out there and get it, or you create it in this moment through being grateful for what you already have. So that's the first step. The second step to deciding to be happy is asking yourself, what is your belief about happiness? You see, if you believe that happiness is hard, happiness is only reserved for special people, you have to be lucky to be happy, happiness really has to be deserved. If you have all these limiting beliefs around happiness that sort of puts it at arm's length, then that is the exact amount of happiness that you'll get, is whatever you believe about happiness. So why not change that to believe happiness is easy, happiness is my birthright, happiness is natural, happiness is part of my daily life, and I can choose happiness and I can decide to be happy. You see, the moment that you make a decision that when you decide to be happy, you will be happy, then you'll start to decide it more often. You see, your beliefs make up your reality and make up your results in your life. So why not believe things that will support your happiness versus take it away? Also, another point I wanted to mention here is that a lot of people believe, with happiness, how can I decide to be happy when I'm suffering? Or how can I decide to be happy when I'm going through a difficult time or when there's challenges in my life? But the best decision you can make in those cases is to see the gift or the happiness despite the difficult times. So see the gift of the suffering within the experience that you're going through. This is what made my divorce and the loss of my dad so much, that gave me so much growth and gave me so much value, in that I grew from it because I was able to see the gift in that suffering, because I made a decision that I was going to be happy, that I was going to decide, and I wasn't going to let these difficult experiences pull me down. I was going to let them teach me and grow me and push me up towards happiness. So you can do the same for you. You can do the same for the difficult experiences or the challenges in your life. And the third way that you can decide to be happy, guys, is to create the right environments that happiness can flourish. Okay, so we all know that we are the sum of the 5 people that we hang around with most. Whoever we're hanging around with, whether it's people or environments or TV or anything we watch, listen to, or read, we literally absorb that information. We absorb that energy, and we begin to actually to be more like that thing that we are around. So if you want to be happier, if you want to decide to be happier, then be around happy, positive, dynamic, inspiring people. Be around people who you want to be like. Be around people who literally inspire you and make you feel good. And it's the same thing with your environment. If you are in a challenging, difficult environment like a soul-sucking job or in a conflicted relationship, you have to take responsibility for getting yourself out of those environments that don't match up to your happiness. And the same thing with things that you watch or things that you read. Are you reading and watching nurturing, happy, fulfilling, interesting things that will light up your life? Or are you watching things that actually bring your energy and your happiness down? And guys, that's not to say that we can always control the environments that we're in, whether it's people or places, but if we can't, if we're in a situation where we can't choose in that moment, then we can still make a decision to be happy despite the environment. And we can be the light in that environment. We can be the one pushing it up, even though other people are pulling it down. So you can decide to be happy, regardless of where you are with your goal, regardless of what's going on in your life right now, regardless of your environment or the people. But there are so many ways that you can help your happiness, and there's so many ways that you can make these daily decisions to be happier. And I've just given you 3 ways that you can do that now. So let's just recap that quick. So the first way is actually to decide to be happy now and to stop waiting for happiness and to stop outsourcing happiness and really decide to have it in the moment along the way to what you're wanting. The second step to decide to being happy is to make sure that your beliefs about happiness are congruent with what you want in your life. So if you believe happiness is hard, it's going to be hard. If you believe happiness is easy and you can decide and have it now, then it will be. And then lastly, to create the right environments to promote happiness in your life, whether that's the people, the places, or things that you're doing or watching in your life. So guys, here's back to the quote, you will be exactly as happy as you decide to be. So what are you going to decide today? The choice is yours. So I'd love to know how you're deciding to be happy and ways that's helped you decide to be happy. Please comment below, and I'd love to share in your happiness journey. I hope this video was valuable today. Subscribe to my channel below, and I look forward to connecting with you tomorrow for another daily dose of happiness. Thanks so much, guys. Lots of love. Bye.